They walked into the bedroom to a horrific scene. Blood was everywhere. On the bed, there was a young woman lying on her back and a pool of blood on the carpet beneath her. The young woman was identified as 19-year-old Faith Hedgepeth. That night, Faith left the apartment around 5:45 p.m. to attend a rush event for the Alpha Pi Omega sorority. Karina told detectives that after an hour and a half of dancing, she wasn't feeling well, so she and Faith left the club at around 2 a.m. Karina said she called Faith later that morning at 10 a.m. because she had a paper to turn in, which she had left in the apartment, but Faith never answered the phone.
Detectives were granted a warrant for Faith Hedgepeth's cell and learned that when she got back to her apartment with Karina in the early morning hours of Friday, September 7th, she texted 2 different guys. Detectives asked both men to come into the station to speak with them, which they did. Brandon, who was the first guy Faith texted when she got home from the club, told detectives he'd been at Faith and Karina's apartment the night before the murder and slept on the couch. He agreed to give a DNA sample and also gave consent to have his cell phone imaged. The second guy Faith texted, her ex-boyfriend Ty, also came in to talk to them, and detectives had been interested to speak with him because they thought he might be a strong suspect. They'd heard Ty was jealous and possessive of Faith when they dated. Ty told them that he'd gotten a text from Faith the morning she was killed, which he thought was odd because they really hadn't been in contact since they'd broken up several months prior. Ty handed the phone to Mr. Hedgepeth when he asked to look at it. As Mr. Hedgepeth read the text, he noticed a mistake. A word had been misspelled. "I know you're probably sleeping. Your" was missing the apostrophe, and Faith was OCD about using the correct spelling and punctuation in her texts. This threw up a red flag, and he did not believe she'd written this message. But if Faith didn't send it, who did and why?